Here we go again. I got me some brushes now. This is a stipple brush. This is a stipple brush. The difference is this is long and slightly skinny. It's flat at the top. They're good brushes. They're by Elf. Okay? Now the other stipple brush, here it is. It's short and it's bigger around, the handle is. Easier for somebody to handle and hold if they've got arthritis or some kind of problem with their hands. It's flat at the top. Alright, here's a sculpting face brush. It's got just a very slight curve in it right there. It's white on the tip. It's a nice size for your hand. This is a contour brush, and it's flat, and it's Elf, and it's good. And all these brushes come from the Dollar Tree. Okay? This is a contour blush. What's the difference? They're both the same, I believe. But anyway, they're good brushes. They're handy to have. You get one dirty and you gotta use another one. Just get you a couple of them and then you can have time to clean them. This is for your eyes and eyeshadow applicators. Something everybody needs. Now, I'm going to mention this again. This is a mascara wand. You can get 52 a pack on eBay. It's a mascara wand. And I have an eye infection. And what I do, you can bend them. You can take them and bend them like that if you want to. See there how I bend it? Some people like them bent. They can do better with them. I myself, I like to bend them myself. Now, I'm going to get this one dirty and throw it away just to show you. Here's a Tarte mascara. This is called Tarte. I don't use that. I don't want to get my infection in the end and dip it down in there. I'll just keep being infected, and I'm working on getting rid of it. Now you can always dip it down in there and swirl it around, or you can push this way down in there. And there it is, you can see. It was pink on the end, and now it's got the mascara on it, right? And if you don't like it, or it's, where's my Kleenex? Or it's got too much on it, or you get a gob somewhere you don't want on there, you just use, you just use your napkin. Get it off the tip. Bend it at the same time if you want to. Look at there how much I got off. And it's still loaded. And just put it on your eye. Now then, here's another thing I got. This is a color correcting stick. It's green. I'm going to show you how I use it. I got a shiny hard spot on my skin right there. I probably got too much on there, but we'll go with it, see what we can do. It's been a while since I used makeup. Now I like cream makeup myself. You can still see the green because I got heavy-handed on it. I'm heavy-handed on everything. But you see, I almost covered the green up. But you don't see that spot on my skin either. And if I don't use it, sometimes you can still see the spots. But that'll give you a general idea what green can do to red. Alright, let's move on. We gotta move on. I got these little brushes. These little, what are they? It's a air cushion sponge. It's called Real Techniques. And you can see it's got a sponge on the bottom. I'm going to take this one out so you can see it. See here? It's kind of velvety. It feels like a sponge. It looks like velvet. Get too much anything on you, want to smooth it out. It's kind of like those little sponges. Look there, can't even tell I got any on it. Kind of like those little sponges you buy. And here's this little thing. Let's get into something else. Skip a little makeup here. They just twist off. Darn if I know how to do it. Push down, turn it around, pull it off. It's got these little things on them to fit down in there. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I'll figure it out. I may put some lights in it. And then I've got some little figurines I wouldn't mind putting in here to keep them from getting dirty. I might do that. That's another idea. I got me some towels here. I love them. I know a lot of people do. I may not use these in the kitchen. I may use them somewhere else. They remind me of the red truck I used to have. The last vehicle I had was a red truck. I was going to give it to my grandson, and it got so much wrong with it, they told me they'd have to pull the dash out to fix it. It was a GMC, and it was a good truck. But I couldn't afford to fix that. Pulling that dash out cost several $100s. So I decided, okay, I'm not giving him something that might wreck and kill him. I sold it. And now I just see it by people or ride with somebody. My son gave him his truck. And that's our tradition in our family. You finish school, you get a car. May not be brand new, but it's a good one. And if it ain't, we'll make it right. And that's in our family. If you graduate from high school, you get an automobile, and you get a good automobile. At least one that's dependable. My daddy started that with me and my brothers, and we passed it on to our children and our grandchildren. I had a hard time raising my kids. My husband, my ex-husband, whatever you want to call him, he didn't ever come around. But when my son graduated, because he was older than my daughter, I got a hold of him and I told him, I think it's about time you got this boy an automobile. He's graduating from high school. And he got him one. I was so surprised. Lord, was I ever surprised. He's a philanderer. Bless his heart, he's gone now. I'm sorry about that. He was married 5, 6, I don't know how many times he was married. Too many times. The judge, he went to, his story is he likes to brag about it. He liked to brag about stuff like this. He was on a jury and the judge asked him, how many times you been married? And he said something like 5 times. And she said, you're dismissed. Well, okay. I've got pictures I want to show you. I've got some, I might already showed you these calendars, I don't know. I got some pictures. I got some mirrors. I got some more makeup. I got some craft items and some ideas to go with them. I've got more makeup and things like that. I do hope you'll come back. I plan on having another one. It'll be number 4. I told you I had a huge haul, but I don't like to put much on. It's so hard to transfer. And I'm trying to get them all in about 10 minutes or so, and then come back and make a new one. Because it's easier to transfer about 10 minutes. It takes me almost an hour to transfer it. I think it has to do with how many lines you got up there you're receiving. And we only received those 2 little lines. So I'm gonna let you go and come back and make another one. I'll see you again in a little bit.